All right, so we're going to take a look at 3 different sections of Afterburn. They're all really similar, but we're going to jump around a bit. So the first place we're going to start is 20. Now, flutes and clarinets, your part's super boring. You've got quarter notes, right? Xylophone, that's how fast you're going too. If you have the bell part, you're going. Okay, snares, da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. That's how fast 16th notes would be in the song. Now, if you take a look at 20, bass line has something. Bass line and saxophones kind of play after each other. So the bass line's going to start with the... And right after that, French horn and alto saxes are going to answer. Back to bass line. And then after that, so we get to about 30. Now the lowest part of the bass line gets to enter, but you guys have long notes. So together that's going to be... Okay, so that happens until about 38. We're going to skip over 38 because that kind of has a new idea. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But first, I want you to go all the way to 72. So 72, we have the same idea of repeating back and forth, except it's going to be trumpets and saxes first, and then bass line answers. So trumpets and saxes first. Now bass. Goes back. So it's a call and response. You're just echoing each other, okay? Bass line does the same thing that you did before in that first section at 20. Now this is going to go on for a while. You're just going to keep repeating back and forth until about 88. Then we have that other idea that we skipped over before, so it slows down quite a bit. Then if you go way to the end at 118, it's the same idea. Instead of echoing each other though, we're all going to play that rhythm with the exception of the flutes and clarinets. I know it's boring again. But at 118, the rest of the band gets to play the... long notes, okay? And then you get to 3 measures from the end. And this is the time when if you have a second part, so if you have like second clarinet, second trumpet, you're really important because you're the only ones, 3 measures from the end, that actually do anything interesting. You're the ones that get... And if we didn't have that part, honestly, it would go like this. And that would be all we'd hear. So the second parts really have to have that down. And then the last measure, everyone, of course, has the rhythm. Yeah, so take a look at that. Make sure you've got kind of that rhythm ingrained. And then just realize, you know, which part am I echoing this time or am I leading this time? But take a look at those sections for Afterburn for today.